tonight on Bodega Nights. This is Norm. At some point, AG comes in.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading. My name is AG.
I'm Paulo, the guy who's otherwise known as Saxo.
And we are having lots of fun.
Yeah! Laugh, damn it, laugh!
Oh, we didn't start with the mandatory A.
Hey.
That's the first that we did it like we're 30 seconds in. That's when we started the A's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's normally not my job to be host for Bodega Nights. Which you should like and follow and subscribe.
Well, yeah, welcome to Bodega Nights. This is our whatever goes, anything goes show.
Episode.
Yeah, anything goes show where we just converse, and it's an excuse for all of us to hang out. If Third World Linux is an excuse for Jao and I to talk, and Linux, Bodega Nights is pretty much just
all holds barred.
Yeah, all holds barred. No holds barred. All holds barred. Meaning we're not gonna say anything.
No.
What?
No, we stick to the script.
Okay.
All right. So how's everybody?
We're here tonight because our dear friend Paulo has arrived recently from
California.
Going
to Comic-Con.
Well,
went
to Comic-Con for a day.
Around.
Technically, around Comic-Con.
Not inside the convention center.
Our funding could not achieve the ticketing into the convention center. Maybe next year.
But hey, I apparently found out that there's a lot of things going on around Comic-Con. Like early access to games.
Alright. You were able to play what early access games?
I got early access to Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Ooh.
I have no idea what to think about a company when the game that they show off, a game that they're going to be releasing in about 4 or 5 months is only being shown off in an alpha state. I don't know how to think about that.
No, but initial impressions.
Yeah, I know, but it's in an alpha state.
No, I mean, just give your initial impressions.
My initial impressions?
Yeah.
Yes, including alpha.
Let's see.
That's the idea.
Okay.
That's why they're giving you an alpha, because,
initial impressions. This was Assassin's Creed Syndicate was presented in alpha condition. This was the first time I played an Assassin's Creed game.
Okay.
So basically, everything was new to me.
Did you enjoy the game? Based on mechanics alone?
Well, I see why people appreciate it, but at some point I got a little frustrated at the fact that going down ledges wasn't automatic.
Well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt because, it's Assassin's Creed ledges. You generally
ledges is your
jump
best
off
friend.
them.
Yeah, you jump off it, or sometimes you use the ledges to hang so that you can get from another area. Yeah. So it's not auto go down, because the objective really is to use verticality as an advantage.
Yeah, so basically you can't just auto fall down to your death.
Mm-hmm. Not just that, because you have to have that stop so that you can spot your target easier if you're hanging from a ledge.
I guess I'm just not used to that kind of a tug on my momentum.
But you've played Batman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Arkham is the same.
Similar, hide in the ledges kind of.
I don't know. For some reason, I don't worry as much with there, because at least in Arkham there really isn't like a need for jumping.
You have a grappling hook, so
yeah, it's mostly with the grappling hook.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy and bothered because I'm fixing Norm's wireless mouse
with a dome,
and the mini USB dongle doesn't seem that it fits properly. I don't have confidence. I think it would fall out because it's falling out every time I put it. No, it's actually not falling out.
No, it sticks.
What kind of wizardry is this?
What kind of sorcery is this, man?
It's the magic of China-made products.
Okay.
Aside from Comic-Con, you were able to mule or grab my Amazon purchases with you from the United States of America, the land of freedom and Amazon deals.
Yes.
This was before Prime deals, mind you.
Yes, before Prime Day.
Before Prime Day.
Way before Black Friday.
Right. So, how did you, were you able to, what's your experience with Prime? How did it
don't have
get to your house?
I don't have
residence.
How did it get to your house? What is this, a burglar?
Did it appear by magic carpet?
Are you trying to get information about my cousin's house?
No, I'm actually curious because when you sent me the photo of the video card I got, which is the GTX 960 from EVGA.
That was a picture taken by my cousin.
Alright, so you weren't there.
Yeah, that was like a month before I went.
Oh. my running assumption was you were already there.
No,
Paulo.
no, I wasn't.
So your cousin picked up the GTX?
No, it was shipped to my cousin's house.
And your cousin was like, well, GTX.
No, I informed my cousin that Norm's order was coming in.
That's nice of your cousin. Thank your cousin for me.
Yes.
Shout out to
Paulo's
Mr.
cousin.
Panginiban. Is he Panginiban?
No, Coronel.
Alright.
Shout out to Paulo's cousin for
picking up my Amazon orders and not messing with them. Thank you.
Not paying you taxes. Screw you, shipping taxes.
You kind of have to pay the California state tax.
Yeah, California state taxes.
Which I did with my credit card. Captain Credit Card. The power to buy things I can normally not afford.
Black Ops.
And stay in debt forever.
Yes. Interest rates. Followed by interest rates. The psychic nobody
financing.
wants.
The friggin' bankers.
What else do we want to talk about? Whenever I always say what else we want to talk about, I feel like, okay, we're currently boring.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna make a short tangent on Black Ops 3.
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
what about-
Did you enjoy Blops 3?
Yeah, I did.
What's so enjoyable about Blops 3?
More movement.
In what
Well,
way?
I mean, I can now move left.
No.
There's a new directional button?
No, I could basically I could apart from doing things like wall running, double jumping, infinite sprint and whatnot, I could actually shoot while wall running.
Okay.
I could shoot.
Wait.
You're talking about Black Ops 3 and
This
not
is Black Ops.
Parkour.
Yeah, this is not Advanced Warfare.
This isn't Titanfall.
This is in Titanfall as
This
well.
is Black Ops 3.
What's the setting?
Far into the future.
Oh,
Yeah, future warfare.
So it's not because Black Ops before was like 70s.
Yeah.
So now Black Ops is
Is this
Black Ops-
Advanced Warfare?
yeah.
Black Ops 2 was
Ops.
Black Ops 2 was like a near future, and then Black Ops 3 is I think farther into the future.
Alright.
But they're not using exosuits.
They're freaking cyborgs.
They're gonna wait for the next installment before Call of Duty Halo. Alright?
They're freaking cyborgs already.
What was once a glorious franchise is now turned to third.
Master Chief, save us!
Yeah, I mean, at least you had fun. And I guess it's gonna be a fun multiplayer experience, as it always will be, except Call of Duty 2. Modern Warfare 2, but
It's an interesting
mechanic, I guess.
multiplayer
'Cause
system.
personally, they're running out of
Yeah.
Ideas.
yeah. To be honest, at this point, I just want to see
You just want to
something
see.
not super innovative. Just perfect what you have.
Yeah, I mean...
So you want to see just a good product, not more new stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Just something good.
yes.
Okay.
That simple. Call of
Yeah.
Duty 4 was so simple.
You already have a lot of innovative elements, but you give us like highlights or hints or tastes of things that yet to come, and you were forced to play in a corridor. Give us the entire playground with these things that you can play with.
And for me, the next logical explanation, at least for me, for Call of Duty, is make the map an open world map.
Ooh, more like Far Cry.
More like Far Cry. Something like that.
Far Cry Modern Warfare.
Because, the set pieces are much better when you're the one who initiated everything. Or when it's unexpected.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of playing Grand Theft Auto. That's the beauty of playing the Arkham series. Like, especially now, I mean, I haven't played Arkham Knight yet, only watching the Let's Plays. Like, but how much fun am I seeing from the gamers when they call in the Batmobile, careening out of control, killing 7 villains, 7 thugs as it hits them, and then Batman jumping in, and they're just laughing their asses off because that's something that's not scripted.
Yeah. Yep.
Arkham has set pieces as well, though, I mean...
Don't get us wrong.
Yeah. But there are moments that I wish Call of Duty would jump on. Because now, they seem backward with the amount of things you can do in GTA, in Far Cry. Wingsuit, man, and upcoming, like, I have no idea why no one is talking about it, but Just Cause 3. Oh my god. Like, I'm having a semi right now just thinking of Just Cause 3.
A little disturbing.
You know what he has now, aside from infinite parachutes?
What?
Infinite C4.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, they put in infinite C4.
All the explosion. It's going to be a big, awesome time.
And you can do multiple, what do you call that? His grappling hook. Multiple attachments.
Alright.
So it's not just one attachment, you drag it over. So what, one of the videos they did was, one of the statues who, what they did was attach a bunch of cords, a bunch of hooks to the hand, attaching it to the face. So when Rico pulls his cord, face palms the statue, and then rigs the bottom, and then rigs the entire bridge with C4.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and then when a chase was happening, he was well ahead, blows up the bridge. Infinite grappling hooks, infinite parachutes.
Infinite fun.
It's gonna be fun. And what happens with Call of Duty now is like,
No.
it's accounting.
No, you must follow this perfectly orchestrated corridor to the beat that we dictate.
It's accounting. It's
To the beat of our
middle
drum.
management. It's synergy and building momentum for a brand. Like it's. I don't see the fun factor. That's why Call of Duty for me, the biggest worth of it is not the single player anymore. Like after Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare series, like screw single player.
It's gonna be multiplayer.
But the multiplayer is always hella fun.
Yes.
Because, again, the set pieces or the things that happen are just fun and amazing, and like the epic knife throws that you can see, like, wow, how did that bounce happen? Or, you know, just, it's ripe for nice gaming experiences. But when you go single player nowadays, it's a slog.
I miss the old single player days when you actually can enjoy your 80 hour game.
Yeah.
And it's not, one entire tutorial that you can finish in 8 hours and then you can move on to multiplayer.
Like, there was a time for us when we did the speedrun of Call of Duty, right? Modern Warfare 3.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, our the gaming shop, the PC shop that we go to, like, I'm sorry, our LAN is not yet hooked up. Speedrun Modern Warfare 3, speedruns, speedruns. And we finished in what? I finished in 3 or 45. I think Mick did in 3:30.
Of course, Mick will do it faster.
Like, Bulk did it in 4 hours. But like, in 4 hours, we finish a game.
That was made for 8.
Yeah, that we wish that it was made for 8.
Yeah, but
why the hell did we finish?
We speedran it.
Oh, well, yeah, we were doing the speedruns, like, oh no, jump, oh no, click, blah, blah, yeah.
I don't
But
have to
not
kill every single one of them.
Yeah, but not, what's that, ADQ? No, also AGDQ, not something as fast as that.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are at a different level.
They're insane.
Like, they're insane and mad respect, like, AGDQ hype!
Look them up on YouTube if you don't know who they are.
Yeah, Awesome Games Done Quick is speedrunners. That's what they do. They just break down a game and find ways, exploits, or methodologies to be able to finish a game as fast as they can.
Mm-hmm. See the story? We're gonna breeze past it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Like, oh, I could move from this area and this area using this type of jump by adding this pixel and jumping to that particular pixel that will remove 30 seconds. Like, sometimes they just do that for the sake of speed. Like, they are beasts. And I have so much respect for what they do and how they interact with the video game.
So much dedication.
And it's entertaining. It's just insane. But yeah, well, if you can do that now with just average games, that's why I'm always happy with, Project Red's Witcher 3.
I haven't played it yet. I'm looking
forward. You're about to. You just got 2 terabytes and 16 gigs and your GTX. Oh man, you're gonna have a great time.
All I need is a CPU, motherboard, and power supply.
So
I can play Witcher 3.
Dag nabbit. So close, man.
So close.
Oh yeah. What are you playing any new video games, Paulo?
Me, I'm just mostly like finishing my backlog right now.
What's on your backlog right now?
Still finishing Superhero Generations. I'm still playing Warframe.
Yeah, you're into Warframe.
It's ninja robots, man. How can you not be into Warframe? At least a little bit.
Alien ninjas. They're not robots.
Space ninja robots.
Space ninja aliens. They're not robots. They're
sort of robotic.
They have organic stuff. They could if they wanted to reproduce in that way, they could.
Let's not get into specifics. Don't ruin the thing that I like about it.
Okay.
So Warframe, they released this recently, the Gundam expansion. I call it the Gundam expansion.
Yes, the Gundam expansion.
Because they give you wings so you can do space battles.
Wing booster things that let you do space battles, give you missiles and other abilities, and you take down mini enemy ships. You take down mini enemy ships while going inside. While going inside bigger ships.
You're a ninja in space. And you have your own ship.
With your big giant ship destroying gun and your big giant metal sword that's twice the size of your body.
Yes. So, okay.
All right.
So you're a ninja in space infiltrating a big, let's say, carrier ship full of enemy soldiers.
This is an MMO, right?
This is sort of an MMO.
Okay, MMO FPS.
Yes.
All right.
TPS,
third
third
person.
Okay.
Alright, so you can appreciate the ninja moves.
Oh, yeah,
so
just to
you're
see,
wall running, with your sword because, ninjas.
Yes. And your sword and your guns.
There's a lobby or is there a hub world and then you go to different worlds or?
You have, do they have a lobby now?
Or is it lobby system
They don't have a lobby system per se.
Yes.
Instead, you choose a planet. And then you basically there are several missions in the planet. And then
if you finish all those missions, you can move to a different planet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
so it's not so much a lobby or not.
Each stage is a state. It's
an instance.
It's an instance where up to 4 players
there
can
you
join.
go.
All right.
So it's not like, say, in Borderlands where it's a huge world.
Yeah.
But you have different areas.
You have instance.
So that's like Warframe is just like that.
Yeah.
But each different areas is an instance.
Yes.
Where you play against other Warframes or
no? Right
or
now, there's PvE and there's PvP.
Okay.
So you get to
PvE.
play the story mode, which is the game, and if you progress further enough, you can choose where the narration of the story goes. There's different factions.
Mm-hmm.
Some events are actually decided based on what the player population chooses.
The population decisions.
General majority of you chooses to do. So you actually do change the story as it goes along.
The most recent one where everybody decided to help. Who's that guy who's now infected?
Yeah, they can catch up on that.
That guy.
But
yeah.
I want to go back to the Gundam expansion because it sounds silly. You're a ninja. Where you're a space ninja
with wing boosters.
You have your own
actual Gundams.
No, you have your own spaceship.
Oh, okay. Your own mobile suit. I thought
it's not even a mobile suit. You're an alien.
Am I going to use heavy weapons or Death Sight custom? No, I thought actual.
You have size.
No, I thought they got the actual license.
No.
Okay.
That was.
They got
that's
the
a
concept.
Game.
Yeah, that's the concept.
That's a different game than the one you're describing.
It's almost this. It's just almost the same thing.
All right.
Really,
the concept is there.
You find yourself in space.
Yes.
Despite having a spaceship, you have a battle wing suit.
But no, a battle wing attachment on your back.
You don't even have a spacesuit. You're just in space with a wing attachment on your back. Which
doesn't make any sense, but
the wings are just...
sounds fun. That's all I can say.
Yes.
You have your own beam sword.
No. The starting sword is just a giant... It's just a
slab of metal.
It's a razor.
What you got me... The reason I was not picking it up even before was that I don't want to play MMO. Oh, God. Because I don't like MMOs in the sense that... some MMOs are forcing you to interact with other people. And I don't have time for that. And I don't like interacting with other people. So it's no. But I like it when there's a single player component to an MMO. In the sense he told me, you can do PvE.
You can do it.
Actually, that's where most of the game's emphasis is on PvE.
And that's what I like. I don't like PvP personally.
That's why I play a lot of Warframe in my free time.
Yes,
because it sounds like something you can do. Like, I have 20 minutes to spare. Why not?
Yeah.
So like, 40 minutes.
For,
Might as well jump.
Feeling alone, you have your accompanying drone or
A dog.
a dog.
Oh, why am I gonna get a drone? I'm gonna get a dog.
The drone can shoot things.
But the dog can run around. But the dog runs around It runs around more across more of the map,
Doing
killing
what?
people,
I'm gonna get a dog.
killing people,
man.
and digging up items.
Name it Bubbles the dog and take
Bubbles
care of it. And, we're gonna go to space adventure.
Yes.
Just make sure to take
Okay, wait, you are actually going to see Bubbles the dog.
Space ninja running around with a space katana with a space hound.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's melee. No, you could have.
You can have
dual
guns.
There's melee. There's guns. There's melee and guns. You could also go melee only or
actually-
guns only.
They have a-
However you decide to make it.
The thing that I am very impressed with that game is, and before we go become a Warframe podcast, the thing I'm impressed with it is their variety of melee weaponry options.
Is there size?
Their size,
Their
And,
their
knuckles,
axes,
yes.
their-
no, not knuckles.
Not
Not katanas. What they call that? Katars.
yes,
yes.
their katars.
You're
their
selling me on this
swips,
game. You are
There-
seriously selling
There's
me on
whips.
this game.
There's tonfas.
their-
This is PC only.
PC.
No.
Let's see.
is
Let's
it on
see.
Linux?
I don't think it's on Linux because
It's not on. It's not
I
on.
always wanted
It's
to
not
say,
on
sorry.
Unix systems, but it's on PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Well, screw that then.
So much for AG coming on board.
Yeah.
Well, it's only in. It's still in beta technically, right?
Yes. It's been in
Much
beta
like-
since 2013, since its release in 2013.
What was that?
Well, not release. It's first.
That
appearance
Diablo-esque
in 2013.
game path of. You don't know.
What
Diablo-esque game path of what?
Path of something. Path of
Path of
Exile.
Exile.
Right.
Oh, Path of Exile. I thought like Diablo-esque path. Like, it didn't stop. I thought name of the game is Path of Exile. Like,
Alright, it's Diablo-esque.
okay.
Path of Exile, supposedly, one of the earlier reviews was the spiritual successor for Diablo 2.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a
Okay.
very dungeony, clicky.
Yeah,
kind
dungeon
of-
crawling.
Yeah, but their skill sets
Mm-hmm.
are insane.
Why?
You don't choose you choose a base class,
Uh-huh.
but then you can modify the entire skill tree. Like you get you get a constellation of skills which you can expand on.
So the build is all near limitless.
Near
Or
limitless.
like infinite number of combinations.
Yeah.
Fine, not infinite, but like...
Yeah, your character is definitely predisposed to a certain angle or degrees of the.
But the potential for customizing to your heart's content is there.
Yeah. Then of course there's the glorifying fun of clicking on zombies until they're dead, and
Oh yeah.
you can play it single player and you can play it multiplayer. That's your call.
Unix? It's in Unix systems? No.
I'm not sure.
Is it?
Why are you recommending me?
Well, I don't know.
Why?
I was
What's the point?
trying to keep it from becoming a Warframe podcast. Okay. But okay, AG.
Yes.
What have you been playing on Unix?
Have you played anything?
Nothing,
recently?
because this is an old man. Gaming? What gaming?
So you haven't played.
I'm playing the game of life. I haven't really gaming a lot. Aside from probably borrowing stuff. That's it. Because ain't got nobody time for that.
Okay.
Alright.
I haven't been playing for the past 3 months. Like serious gaming for the past 3 months. I tried to pick up some mobile games.
I tried
Like
picking up-
Hearthstone. Hearthstone. Like I told Bob, I think I already mentioned this in the previous podcast. If not, Hearthstone is a magnificent game. Don't play it. That's my recommendation.
Don't
Why?
play.
If you could have the time
Go ahead.
and you could do the investment, because it is free to play, you can grind, you could enjoy to build your deck, but
It would be easier.
to buy the booster packs.
Yes.
And I am so enamored by that game, because I used to play Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Are you so enamored that you might actually buy?
What do you mean?
Like, have you been?
No, I stopped because I know I have
Because-
so many things I need to do.
Yeah.
Not just Channel 14 production stuff, but
So
just my general day job.
He just can't, commit the
You
time.
I don't
commit
want
the
to
time.
give that commitment because I know I will not, like,
Stop.
after the tutorial, even I told Bob, like, I uninstalled it right after because, no.
Too far.
This is just, no.
So would you say that it's?
If I'm 19 years old right now, in college, don't have a girlfriend,
He would never have played COD.
I would probably be playing
Hearthstone.
And not Dota.
and Destiny and Dota 2. No, I mean I enjoy
All
those
at
games.
the same time.
I'm actually
not
really
but
curious about Destiny.
Yeah, that's my curiosity with Destiny is how it plays, not so much the story, because I think the story sucks. Because apparently, like 20-hour gameplay, 2 hours worth of story.
And then they leave you alone on the map.
It kind of plays similar, at least based on experience of my cousin.
Yeah, with my cousins too. It feels like Borderlands.
Yes, it feels like Borderlands, right down to the fact that that a lot of the boss characters are in essence bullet sponges.
I'm looking forward to the horrible drop rates already.
Your drop rates in Borderlands are going to be far superior than the average drop rate in Destiny.
I will look forward to it when I rebuild my PC from scratch.
But personally, I think Destiny boss fights are fun. A lot more fun. They're bullet sponges still, but like, I don't know, when we do boss battles, it's just utter chaos in Borderlands. It's not fun, it's stressful. Well, when we were in, not the hardcore, badass mode.
Yeah.
It was stressful. When we were in normal, yeah. But in badass mode, like, oh my god, are we even gonna do the mountain runs? What's that? In
Tiny Tina's?
No, not the Tiny Tina's. The actual instance runs. Like, there's 10 rounds, or 10 levels of difficulty.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Torg's,
Not Hammerlock, not Torgs.
The holograph. Anyway.
No, but like, the final DLC that they released.
They just struck peak.
Yeah,
there we
Assault
go.
on Digistruct Peak.
I was not looking forward to it.
Cause like, that's the reason why I was grinding so hard on Borderlands.
Digistruct Peak.
That my PC got Digistructed. Because I was grinding so hard because, okay, I want to prepare for this. I'm gonna hit 72. I'm gonna get all the items I need for my soldier. And we're gonna take names and finish it. Just to, just say that I got the full Borderlands experience. Because I finished Hammerlock, I finished,
to this day, I haven't...
Tiny Tina's, I finished, all the DLCs, all in normal mode, just to get through the story.
Alright.
That's why I like video games like that. Video games, especially games that has like the New Game Plus, where you can keep all your upgrades and... Because on the first round, I always play a video game. Yeah, just to have that story. Just to,
And then you play it on real difficulty.
Then you play it on the real difficulty just to get into it. Like,
what is the real Borderlands experience?
Get the achievements that make sense. Or the fun to get achievements. To be fair, like we were knocking on Call of Duty earlier. Call of Duty achievements are quite fun.
Yeah.
They are quite fun. That's how I like, and with New Game Plus mode, like, I could play the game again, only this time, complete it as much as possible, get the hidden, and unlock, like, what do you call that? Character artwork? Those things.
Yeah.
The one that, developer notes. Those things. Cause, give credit to the developers, and if you enjoyed the game,
Reminds me of Deus Ex. I'm still playing it.
Deus Ex, oh my God.
Human Revolution. I'm still playing it because I got a director's cut. And I'm playing through it a third time because I want to go through the commentary through the story. So I'm like crawling through every event, trying to see if there's audio commentary. It only pops up if you're in a specific area.
Again, that's an incentive to play it over and over again, which is a great, not just mileage for your money, man.
Replay value.
The replay value. The only issue is Human Evolution is a freaking ending. Jesus Christ. And then the excuse that they are saying for
the sequel.
Yeah, the sequel of Human Evolution is, oh my god, like, I'm not buying it. Then what's the point of giving us that choice? I guess that's an overrated thing in gaming right now. Choice. The mere fact that the player,
I would like to put us in the, what was that? What's that peak of good, then you're horrible, then you're absolutely amazing. There's a valley.
Uncanny Valley.
I would like to put choice in the middle of the Uncanny Valley. We are at the crappy end of the Uncanny Valley. We're gonna be awesome when we get there. Because in the 90s, we were good at it. With our RPGs, like Star Ocean had 80 different endings depending on who you talk to and what quest you pushed.
Suikoden has endings depending on the number of heroes you get.
Yes. So,
for me, that's a good way of putting in player choice.
Yeah. And that's where we in that good. Now we're in the crappy bottom end of the choice valley of Uncanny Valley, and I'm looking forward to the end where
we
choices actually do matter and people do die from your choices.
That's, I guess, where Telltale Games is going. That's something when I get my iMac. That's
Telltale.
Yeah, I am going to get seasons 1 and 2
Okay, I don't know.
of Walking Dead and depress the living crap out of my life.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm barely there with calling Telltale Games games. They're interactive stories
They're
for
interactive
me.
stories. They're interactive stories.
They're the next generation of, what was it? The Goosebumps, choose your own story.
Yeah, it's
Those
pretty much choose your own adventure.
Those choose your own
I
adventure
actually
books
don't
or
know what the
DVDs.
game is in there, but I much more appreciate that than something like Journey.
Alright.
Journey,
Yeah.
people say, oh, it's a good game. I was so freaking bored.
It's
What is this?
you're
What's
just
this?
moving.
And what's that in the Humble Bundle that we got where there's a bunch of colors and you move around? Like,
Yeah.
what is this? Why?
Yeah.
Is
Why?
this, why is
And
this
then,
called a
like,
game?
We're giving you a different type of experience.
Remember the
No,
PS3
you're
game
boring me.
what was that? You're a dandelion or you're a flower, you're flying through your air?
You mean flower?
Oh, flower is
Flower,
actually
yeah.
there's a mechanic in flower.
There's a mechanic and a
Yeah.
story in flower.
Yeah, which is it's
Really?
it's quite unusual.
Yeah.
It's surprising actually.
I mean, come on, it's more game than Gone Home.
Yeah, there. Gone Home,
Not a game.
not a game. But because my issue with Journey is just point A to point B.
Alright.
That's it. But
And then you fit.
and it wasn't even
and-
compelling.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to do point A to point B, give me challenges.
Yes,
And
like
then put compelling.
Shadow of the Colossus did.
Not even, because Shadow of the Colossus is amazing. My example I'm actually pointing is in what do you call this game?
Which one?
Thomas was alone. It's pretty much point A to point B.
But it gave you challenges.
It gives you challenges and it is giving you compelling characters. Why am I having sympathy for a square? Why do I feel so much life with this square?
Why do I feel like I'm about to cry?
Yeah, every time.
for
Like,
these-
oh my god, I want this square to survive. And then Lara Croft is like,
Tomb Raider.
but it's fun though.
Fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Like, especially when we go
But
down like
the
that.
emotional
It's
connection
fun.
to Lara Croft was not there. And
It was more of the action that you are in it.
Yeah.
they lost me at, they turn the quick the transformation from innocent high school college chick lost on her way to
Oh, I don't want to cure deers to machine
badass
gun.
taking names, shooting people in the face.
That development was not there, which Far Cry did brilliantly.
Yes.
Far
Yes.
Cry 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I haven't played 4, but Far Cry 3 was
Please.
amazing.
Your character's slow transition
Yeah.
into a homicidal maniac
Yeah.
is amazing. I was like,
Homicidal Tribal Mania.
yeah, I was getting horrified with my characters. Yeah, I want to kill stuff. Attitude.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's the nice thing about games because your first-hand experience. You just move your player, and your player sometimes experiences things that you yourself, as the controller of the player, you're just the agency. Is that you don't really necessarily believe in what your player is doing, but you're forced to do so. That's the amazing thing about like Far Cry, about oh my god. Again, I'm gonna harp on this because I want to make babies with this game. Spec Ops The Line. Oh my god, what a game!
You start off and it's like, wait, what is the controls? Why is it so horrible? Why,
Yeah.
why,
This is boring gameplay.
why is everything not rewarding me for the things awesome?
Yeah,
some things I
oh
do.
man, it's just boring. Oh, sand mechanic. Yeah, it's
And then
kind
the
of
third
fun.
act comes
And
in.
then when you get to the third act, my life,
What did I do?
ma,
Why?
babies and flowers and butterflies. I need those in my life right
The
now.
horrible things that I have
Yeah.
done.
They said the airstrike was okay.
Not
We were supposed to save them.
the phosphorus.
So, and then-
use the phosphorus.
Spoiler alert. Sorry,
Spoiler
spoiler alert.
alert.
But then again, that makes the ending of the game so amazing. The choice that you have to do in the end.
Yes.
Because whatever you do, or do you think he merits, yeah. But like, let's not go into
You might
spoilers.
not play it.
Enjoy the game.
You probably have, but
yeah,
if you haven't,
if you haven't, pick it up. Sometimes it's on Steam.
I think this warrants a let's play or a stream.
All right. Yeah. Do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Now
we
that
should
we
do
have
that.
Elgatos, now that you have a GTX.
Oh yeah.
This
And
one,
it's
Let's Play
cheaper
some
on
streams.
Steam right now, and I actually believe in Jaeger development. I like what they do, and I'm excited for the other game.
If and if at this point you're still listening to us, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit our website for more podcasts.
Wait, we're gonna end it? Like,
No, we're not
it's
going
a
to
bit-
end it. We're just trying to remind people that
We are
You
at
forgot-
channel14.com.
You forgot to tell them to share the video.
That's channel
I
mean the
FOURTEN.
Yeah, if you have comments, we will actually read it, reply, and you never know, we might do an episode.
Yeah, and YouTube Sage14. What's our YouTube channel? You
Channel
guys handle the
Channel
YouTubes.
14 TV.
Channel 14 TV.
All right, you guys handle the YouTubes. We handle the audio parts and audio productions
Yeah, if you're
Okay.
actually on Twitter, AG Man's Twitter.
badly. That's why I actually want to turn it over to Norm. Like, Norm, I need your help. I'm not good at social media stuff. Facebook, fine, I could do
But-
some of that.
Okay, so what is Jaeger doing?
Right now, their next game is called Dreadnought, where you control a ship,
A giant ship.
a giant ship across the galaxy.
Well, this is giving me shivers because I remember when we played Artemis.
Fighting other giant ships.
Yeah. You're in the command center, right? I think I saw this part. You're in the command center. You are
I
the
don't think they have
commander.
gameplay yet. What I think you're pointing at is the other Euro Truck Simulator in space.
Euro Truck Simulator.
Which one? Oh,
Elite
you mean
Dangerous.
Elite Dangerous.
Because Elite Dangerous, you're just a vessel.
Uh-huh.
But in Dreadnought, you're controlling an entire ship.
Meanwhile,
So
the
think
rest.
Battlestar Galactica.
Meanwhile, the rest
Elite
of the
Dangerous
internet-
is essentially a mix of Euro Truck Simulator and a little bit of GTA, since you could literally, look, anything you find that is moving and living, you can kill.
That's
Or they could kill you.
What I do like, what I want to say about Elite Dangerous, the reason I want to play it is I think it's relaxing.
Okay.
Because you're in space, and you don't necessarily have to be a baddie. It's amazing how many of those types of games are coming out. Like, the biggest is probably Star Citizen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, the latest thing that it's not latest, like 2 weeks ago that they announced. In Star Citizen, they released pretty much a ship that you could turn into a luxury airline.
Really?
That's so that's StarCraft meets what's your space simulator, the one that goes to 15 FPS, 2 FPS slow motion, where because you invest so much in these gigantic space battles.
Eve?
Eve Online,
EVE Online, yeah, EVE Online.
meets Second Life.
Yeah. Second Life. I have no idea, but they already raised like $18 million. All of it in crowdsourcing.
Eve Online.
No,
Second Life.
Star Citizen. But EVE Online
Star
is pretty
Cruiser.
much a business right now. It's like you're tearing up spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are getting their kicks on EVE Online though, and I appreciate the fact that they were able to turn it into that type of game.
I like
Yes.
how
Where, okay, there goes my $4,000.
Yeah.
that's I spent 6 months on this and my ship is destroyed. It was awesome. It's the only time you'll ever hear that on EVE Online.
That was an amazing experience.
I lost
I spent
$4,000.
$8,000.
10 over 10. We'll do it again.
Lost $8,000.
Back when we're talking about MMOs, we seem to be again at an uncanny valley for MMOs, where MMOs are going to free to play death zones,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, because they start off with a paid subscription.
Then again, a lot of these same MMOs that end up this way are also the same MMOs that try to either one-up the World of Warcraft formula or try to succeed by copying World of Warcraft.
Right, so leaving out, I guess the challenge is to come up with an MMO that isn't World of Warcraft.
Exactly.
Yes.
That is what I'm gonna point out. The problem with these developers is they always want to beat World of Warcraft.
They always think of World of
always
Warcraft.
want to be World of Warcraft when just make your own MMO.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just make it your own. When people ask, oh, are you gonna compete with Warcraft? No. We appreciate their game. We like it. Without them, MMOs wouldn't be this big. But this is what we want our game to be.
It's not a good comparison, but it's the reason why Lord of the Rings and Tolkien is the end all be all of high fantasy.
Yeah.
It's the source of the orcs and the elves and all the lore. So come up with your own.
Yeah.
Build
Come up
your
with
own game. You
build
don't
your
have to
own-
follow Warcraft's formula.
You could get
Yeah.
some of, because what do you call this? You can get some of like the good things they did, but you don't have to like what's that? My favorite website. You get some of the tropes that they did well.
Yes.
Some of the mechanics they do well. Like, okay, they do instances well because some of those things are already conditioned to MMO players.
Yeah.
Like, like, okay, things that I need to have in my game is I need to have a mount. Those things. You need to have like a capital city. You need to have this and that.
Does it have to be open world? How open does this world have to be?
How open does it have to be? The interactions with, do I need an auction house? Like, you get the things that work because they are established tropes. Like in VS fighting games, digressing side questing, it needs more episodes. Freaking, in Game Theorist Network channel, shout out to them. Yeah. They explained the health bar.
Okay.
Like, can you imagine a VS fighting game at this day and age without the health bar?
Yeah, you're gonna have to just squint at your character to look at the details. Is he actually favoring his left side? Is he covering his face a little bit more?
Because it's those things that trope. Each player knows that health bar is signify it is the HP of my character.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, World of Warcraft pretty much established MMO. Use what they did well and then build up your own. That's what I'm looking. And focus on the thing that you're working. And for me, that is what is great about some of my favorite developers. Like, Project Red, Jaeger development.
Yeah.
Because as much as people say, oh, Witcher, Assassin's Creed ripoff, blah, 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 using the same blah, 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 Arkham engine and yet not. But they were focused on just doing their own thing. Rather than EA is very notorious.
Yeah.
in just, okay.
Just ripping everything.
We want that too.
We're gonna buy you.
Yeah.
Well,
not even buy. We're just gonna blatantly copy you and then see what happens. Like, Dark Souls, right? And then there's Bloodborne.
I am not going to say anything on that because they were made by the same guys.
Yeah, but then the same guys went back to Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, it's the same people. It's like the very same company and developers who made it.
But hired by a different publisher.
Yeah.
Right.
Bloodborne was, Bloodborne.
Exactly my point.
We want a Demon Souls that isn't Demon Souls. We want our own franchise.
Yeah.
Is Bloodborne by who?
Same guys.
Same guys.
No. Who published it?
Sony published it. Only on PS4.
Yeah, they want a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if if I was a developer, I'm not gonna say no to that. I mean, that's income.
Money!
No, that's income. At the same time, it's a chance to, prove your worth to the PS4's hardware.
There's
push
also
it further, right?
Yeah, there's also the chance to explore mechanics that you wouldn't have been able to explore in the more established Dark Souls.
Yeah, because the
universe.
Dark Souls already has they have a standard, a rabid following that you have to do in
then you have,
Dark Souls franchise,
you can
which you
explore brutality more,
which you could do with Bloodborne. But that's from a developer's point of view, that's amazing because you have more chances of creating and again enable your creative spirit.
Yeah,
that's everybody's miracle time machine. If you could go back and do it all over again, what would you change?
But I guess my perspective at least, it's gonna make the franchise stale.
That is
the entire genre stale.
Yeah, especially with how frequently it comes out.
That's the reason why I'm not
Call of
interested in
Duty
Assassin's
comes
Creed. Yeah, Call of Duty.
Year on year.
Assassin's Creed. That's why, I people buy NBA games every year.
Yeah.
Back when NBA games was a thing, I only buy every 2-3 years because the changes are
marginal.
Incremental. Yeah, marginal or incremental.
What changed? The stats of the players, maybe some graphic upgrades, better looking customizations,
updated logos. But those are incremental. Logos. Nothing that changes their gameplay. I mean, it's basketball. What else can you do that they haven't done in NBA Live 97? Fine, My Player Mode. Again, I'm gonna give that to 2K. My Player Mode is amazing. They're the best things ever. Turning a sports game into an RPG, amazing.
Now with three teams playing on the same court.
And that's why people tend to enjoy NBA Street more, actually. Because it's more arcadey mechanic.
Okay.
Let's end this. It's getting hot. I want to turn on the aircon.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
Yeah, we're gonna do a formal ending, or you just want to...
Send it here.
Like, share, subscribe, and all that other jazz.